commenting that these birds aren't as big as we normally grow them because this is the last week we're gonna have them.
Yeah.
So the other thing too is we're gonna butcher them earlier this week because we have the weather on our side. It's supposed to be in the upper 30s. And one of the things about butchering chickens, a lot of people don't like to do it this time of year because to get the feathers off when you kind of blanch them in hot water, imagine doing this on a 15-degree day and having your hands wet for a couple hours out in this cold.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fun, right? It's one thing to do it in the summer when it's 75. It's another thing to do it when it's 20. So we're gonna do it a little early. So we put the dog crate together because we're gonna run them up to the Amish and have them do the processing for us because it's pretty cold and they can do it pretty humanely and quickly. So that's the plan. All right, put some bedding down and got everybody snuggled into this dog crate. And I'll pull this tarp over to keep the wind off them for the drive up to the Amish. I'm pretty much ready to go. It's a lot cheaper to do this in the spring and summer when the chickens can graze. They require less feed. The other thing to consider is if we wouldn't have taken the birds to be butchered, our final cost would be about 96 cents a pound. Well, this particular experiment ended up costing a little more than our spring and summer meat birds would cost. The early winter drove up feed costs because we weren't able to graze the birds like we would during the summer or the spring. But we learned by doing, and we wanted to get an idea of what the particular challenges would be for raising our own meat, where we knew what the birds were eating and we knew how the birds were raised. So I hope that this helps someone else out there if they're interested in doing this.